Hey guys, so in this question, we're given the empirical formulas for starting materials and ending materials for a specific reaction. So we're given the empirical formula as our starting material to be C5H12O, and the ending material has an empirical formula of C5H10O. And we know that the ending material behaves as a ketone. So since we have a ketone as an end product, that means our starting material when oxidized has to be an alcohol. And specifically, it has to be a secondary alcohol. Since we have a ketone, that means the double bonded oxygen is going to be in the middle of a specific carbon chain. And that can only be achieved if the alcohol, the hydroxy group, is in the middle, so a secondary. So that means it's surrounded by two specific groups of carbons. So now that we know that, I'll draw out some possible structures for our starting material. I can have that we have our pentane chain, so our 5-carbon chain, and our carbon or our our hydroxy group can be either in the middle here or on our pentane chain. It can also be right here. So this is the same thing as drawing it right here, since it's going to be the same either way in space. So when we oxidize both of these, we find that our structure for our first one is going to look like this, with our ketone carbonyl group here in the middle, or we can find that our ketone can also look like this with our carbonyl group on the second carbon right here. So those are our possible structures for this reaction.